It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the ground, it's Hunt. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Run quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Tigers will line up to put it away. They'll kick it away here. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Caught behind the line. It's Glass. They're able to get him down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. And he's got it again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
This guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Noles churn out another first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to take off here. They'll bring him down. Short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And the Seminoles will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and go for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
Quarterback still with the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
2-9 Philly.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go.
Looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Can he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Seminoles. Can you say methodical and marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense gets back out onto the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Man heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll run it from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
At the 37. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The Tigers look to keep this drive moving. There's a 1st and 10 play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tough running that breaks a tackle. Picks up the 1st down. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down after 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a man. Grabbed by the receiver. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Kick is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
No, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. One more play before they head to the locker room. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Savage. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Noles looking to run some tempo here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Broken tackle still going. Touchdown, Noles. And they jump on top here in the second half. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Will go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Tigers will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Go.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We reach the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The sure hands. It's Glass. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock. And the Knowles will line up on 1st and 10.
He'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. The momentum really building now. This run could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry out.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Well, this defense has played well with a let down there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync, and now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll hand it off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Tries a quick throw. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers! Great connection there for 6 points.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Grab behind the line. It's Glass. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Out of the gun now on third down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Turns it loose downfield. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. That was crucial. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.